Good morning, everybody. Sam Harrell with the Alaska Incident Management Team. It's Friday, August 17th, and this is the Taylor Creek and Klondike Fires live morning update. So we did have an IR flight last night just before midnight, so we're showing an increase in acres. The Taylor Creek is coming in at 52,222 acres. Klondike's at 62,731 acres. Containment hasn't bumped up that much more, expecting maybe a little bit more out of the Taylor Creek fire as we're seeing new containment line in here and a little bit more on this side. They haven't gained much more containment line on this side of the Taylor Creek fire. And then, of course, Klondike fire, they're still mopping up and improving this line over here and looking for opportunities out here. Not showing as much growth here coming into the Old Biscuit fire burn, where, let's see, we're still on the east side of Bald Mountain and just coming around the west side of Chinaman Hat out here. Crews did have success in opening up these roads as they came out here. They was able to clear the trees off the road and start to get some heavier equipment out there. Now, mind you, they're not going to be able to use that heavy equipment in this country because this is it's really lost on this flat map, but this is some very steep, very rugged country out here. But our saving grace is that it hasn't shown much growth here or much growth down here. Our wind event that's coming with our weather this weekend is going to be a northeast wind coming out of the northeast and coming this direction across the fire. And that's going to help this up here, as if it starts to push this, it's just going to push it into last year's Chetco Bar fire scar. And the nice thing about that is the fire, Chetco fire, burned up a lot of the fuels out here, and so the fire is not going to get a chance to get in that area and move much. That's why the fire hasn't moved much down here, because of this. Same thing around this side. That's also why it is we're trying to corral the fire here and bring it this way into the Chetco fire area, as opposed into the homes and people's property and everything over here on the eastern side of the fire. They've had good luck last night in bringing the fire down to Babyfoot Road here, keeping it still west of $8 Mountain, keeping it along the Illinois River that runs along the west side of $8 Mountain. They're holding it along there. They've caught it here at Babyfoot Road, and if they can get a good enough containment line, good enough fire line here along Babyfoot Road before we get into the wind gusts that the meteorologist is forecasting for us, we're going to look good getting through the weekend. Tomorrow's looking like it might be our most challenging day with the warmest temperatures and the lowest relative humidities, and then with those gusty northeast winds. So we got a lot of fire personnel down here concentrated on this and getting ready for our upcoming wind event, and we're out here working this. The wind, like I say, is hopefully to keep it into the Chetco Bar and out of the Biscuit fire scar. Lot older fire scar here. This is grown in with a lot of brush and such, and it's just been so dry here that even the live vegetation out here is still extremely dry. They measure the moisture content of the live fuels, live living plants and such out here, and it's very, very low. This plant material is susceptible to fire, so it's important that we keep it out of here. They're building this contingency line out here for just in case, because this is pretty rugged country, as they're looking for a ridge top to be able to catch this up on. So looking good down here today. Little growth down here, but they've certainly done good work around the structures and everything along the Illinois River Road and the Illinois River. It's looking real good. If things change as we start to get into our weather change today, we'll certainly either find Russ to come in and talk to you, or I'll join you later and let you know if there's any changes. But so far, that's where we're at for today. Y'all have a good day. Thanks a lot.